Hey, yo, let me clarify something real quick. In the sport of boxing, not every content that I make reflects my morals and principle as a man. My boxing take primarily comes from the perspective of a boxing head, hardcore boxing fan, hardcore boxing content creator. Alright? Yes, during my videos, God first, everything second, 5 + 5 = 2 champions. One race, the human race. We're brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. What makes us beautiful is we're a buffet on earth. Is what makes us different and beautiful is our cultural differences. Now, there's a lot of fighters that there's a lot of fighters I'm a fan of. There's certain fighters I'm cool with. Yes, everybody knows that I'm cool with Teofimo Lopez. That doesn't mean that everything that Teofimo Lopez does, oh my God, I support it and I enable everything. No. Yet, just like certain fighters do and say crazy-ish, almost like my favorite fighter of all time, Mike Tyson. When he was in the post-fight interview, he said that, man, I'm gonna eat Lennox Lewis' children. Do you really think that do you think that I believe that he's gonna eat his children? Or do you think he's saying it so he can entice a fight? So when Teofimo Lopez first said, when they asked him, who do you want to fight? Who you rather fight first? In reference to fighting Terrence Book Crawford and Keyshawn Davis, and he said, whichever monkey want to eat the banana first, right? Do I think that, yes, that's racial undertones right there, right? But that was to entice a fight. Just like Mike Tyson was to entice a fight. Certain fighters say things to entice a fight and sell a fight. When Bernard Hopkins, when he took the Puerto Rican flag and slammed the Puerto Rican flag, do you really think that I thought that Bernard Hopkins hate Puerto Ricans? Or do you think he did it so he could sell the fight? To make people hate him so y'all could buy the pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, this is boxing at the end of the day. It's not about me supporting, it's me understanding. Look, it's like in life itself. Hey, you never got in a conversation with your girl or wifey, and y'all having a dispute, you're having a small argument, and sometimes your girl be like, but you don't understand me, and you be like, yeah, I understand you. That doesn't mean what you want me to do or want me to say or want me to act. I'm going to just do it. I understand, but that doesn't mean I'm going to change my ways or want to change the situation, right? Only because I understand, that doesn't mean I support it. Just because I understand, that doesn't mean I enable it. I'm just speaking from the boxing perspective and what we know in the history of the sport of boxing, that a lot of fighters do say and do things to entice a fight. Shannon Briggs, when he's going out there trying to entice a fight with Klitschko and disrespecting why he's in dinner, why he out there in the sea, in the ocean. Do you really think that I believe that Shannon Briggs doesn't like, or not doesn't like, but doesn't respect Klitschko? Yo, folks, y'all getting too emotional in these things. But I'm going to say this. About the Teofimo Lopez situation. When Teofimo Lopez was grabbed the banana and did a short video looking at Keyshawn Davis and Dennis Baranchik press conference. As we all know, somebody sent Keyshawn Davis a fruit basket of that had bananas and watermelon. We already know that, and shout out to Keyshawn Davis. Wonderful performance yesterday versus Dennis Baranchik. You know what I'm saying? Barbecue the ribs and things of that nature. But we understand before the fight. We already spoke about the beautiful performance. And shout out to Keyshawn Davis. Y'all already know I've been supporting Keyshawn Davis since day one and knew how he was going to perform as a pro and being the body snatcher, right? Check out the videos, the first videos with me and Keyshawn Davis. Now, one thing I'm going to say about the situation with Teofimo Lopez is this. If Teofimo Lopez did that short video because he's trying to entice a fight, then I understand. It's not about me supporting. It's not about me liking. We don't like when other men or disrespect other men's wife, other men's kids, try to demoralize men and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not about supporting. It's about understanding the situation. But I'm going to say this. If Teofimo Lopez doing that short video is not to entice a fight with Keyshawn Davis, then Teofimo Lopez is just doing it because he wants people to perceive him as a racist. And that's not cool. If Teofimo Lopez is doing it because he's building a fight with Keyshawn Davis, because I don't want to hear Teofimo Lopez said, nah, I don't want to fight Keyshawn Davis. So I'm going to be like, so what you did that video for? Oh, that was just to or just freely and voluntarily just be racist, just be have that tag and just be racially putting things that is racial and you know what I'm saying, racist shit, then no, I don't support that. Now if he was trying to entice a fight, hey yo, yeah, Keyshawn Davis, come get me now, blah blah blah, and that's all right, then I understand the nature of the sport. It's about understanding the nature of the sport. But if Teofimo Lopez is not doing it, then I don't support it. Then I think that he's voluntarily being racist, and that's not cool. I don't stand behind that. I don't support that. You understand what I'm trying to say? And if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, leave it in the comment section. And put it this way, for the people that do know me and are affiliated with me and do support me, but doesn't support everything I say or my take, and that's understandable. Hey yo, the DM is right there. Anybody unboxing that want to have a conversation with me, hey yo, bro, I'm a grown man. I can have conversations. Hey yo, Punch, yo, I support what you do, man. But yo, why is this? Why is this? Hit me up. My email is punchfromboxing@gmail.com, bro. I can have a conversation with anybody. I can have a conversation with my supporters, and I can have a conversation with enemies. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I can give you a clarification of that particular take, or whichever take that you don't understand, or whichever take that you want to clarify. I'm here for the community. I'm not here. I don't have an ego. I don't have an ego. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the community, man. My line is open anytime. I'm 24/7 boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. Do I like it? I don't like a lot of things morally. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the sport of boxing, boxing has a green light of boxers saying and doing a lot of ish. It's not about us supporting. It's not about us liking. It's not about us enabling. It's about understanding why things are said and why things are done. Sell a fight, entice a fight. Sometimes the saying is, yo, if you don't bark, you don't get fed. You understand what I'm trying to say? There's certain fighters that don't want to talk ish. And sometimes there's fighters that don't bark and they don't get the fight. You understand what I'm trying to say, folks? So, I think that Teofimo Lopez should want to fight Keyshawn Davis. And not only because Keyshawn Davis is in position that he's a champion right now, but Keyshawn Davis, just okay, put it this way, Keyshawn Davis always talk about that he punched his dad, Teofimo Lopez's dad. Teofimo Lopez should fight him for the strength of that. For your last name, you should be wanting to fight Keyshawn Davis. For the last name, you got to do it for your dad. You got to stand up for your family. And now is the perfect situation for both fighters, because both are champions, both making millions, both are established. And to be honest, if you look at the storyline that is already written for Keyshawn Davis and Teofimo Lopez, is one of the thickest storylines. Keyshawn Davis should do it for the culture, and Teofimo Lopez should fight him for the respect of his last name, for the respect of his father, because it's actual truth. And let's not forget that we had Teofimo Lopez Sr. You know I'm cool with Teofimo Lopez Sr. as well. You know what I'm saying? At the time when he was on Punch Wrong Boxing, the video is still up. The video is still up when Teofimo Lopez Sr. said that it wasn't Keyshawn Davis, it was Coach Kimura. And that's been the story since day one, and they have made amends. Shout out to Coach Kimura, shout out to Teofimo Lopez Sr. But Teofimo Lopez Sr. said that after Coach Kimura basically snuffed him, and then the people jumped on him in the gym, he said he thought he was going to die. That's what Teofimo Lopez Sr. said. That he was going to have a heart attack, he was about to die. So in that sense, Teofimo Lopez, just based off that, should want to fight Keyshawn Davis. Just based off that. Good shit. If and there's people out there that be like, hey yo, but you know that Senior, you know what I'm saying, he be saying things that he creates that type of environment. Yeah, at the end of the day, you gotta stand with your dad 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand with your dad 10 toes down. It's like when Terrence Crawford said, hey yo, step up to Teofimo Lopez Sr. and said what he needed to say. Hey yo, Teo should have snuffed him right there. Because think about it, any man, it doesn't matter if you got the balls or the courage. If anybody disrespect your mother and father, man, you got the green light to harm that person as well. So people are also seeing that, yo, why Teofimo Lopez don't do something You know what I'm saying? When people are pressing his dad. So I think the Keyshawn Davis versus Teofimo Lopez is a great fight, is a great event, and it's bigger than ever, and it's a legacy fight at that. And we also got to understand that these fighters, they may perceive like they hate each other, but a lot of these fighters know each other, man. A lot of these fighters know each other. They've been knowing each other since yay high. They've been knowing each other since 12, 13, 14 years old, man. They've been through the amateurs together, National Golden Gloves, you know what I'm saying, Olympic trials, all that. They know each other very, very well. And I don't believe a lot of these guys are really are bad young men. I think that, you know, they had great mentors, just like Shakur Stevenson had great mentor in his grandfather, just like Keyshawn Davis. And shout out to Keyshawn Davis' mom, and congratulations on his son. I know that Teofimo Lopez and his dad, the dynamic duo, Ryan Garcia, Henry Garcia, you know what I'm saying? All these, Bill Haney, Devin Haney, all these guys. You never notice when they actually are in the same place and they have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? It's not as serious as boxing content creators can make it seem. But they did have a serious situation. And the one thing about it that I knew about that situation a long time, and Keyshawn Davis never talked about it until Teofimo Lopez felt a way about Keyshawn Davis' prediction in Keyshawn picking Terrence Bud Crawford to beat Teofimo Lopez because Teofimo Lopez called Terrence Bud Crawford, right? At the end of the day, I don't support. I'm a grown man too, bro. I don't support everything these dudes be saying. As a matter of fact, man, I'm older than all these guys, but I understand the nature of the sport. That's what we got to go back to. All hardcore boxing fans, y'all forgetting about the nature of the sport, and it's not supposed to be pretty. It ain't pretty. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's not pretty. Why you think when people be like, hey, we want to see Shakur versus Keyshawn, and they be like, nah, we friends, and the boxing world be like, nah, because we don't want to see friends. Some fan bases love humble fighters. Some boxers don't have to say anything to entice a fight because they got a country behind them that calls for the fight and the money is there. But then there's other fighters, especially in America, that they need to bark because America doesn't support their fighters like that. You don't come with the dollars. You know who don't have to talk all that ish because Japan's is going to support them. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez don't need to talk all that ish because Mexico going to support him. So that's all I'm saying, man. Hector Camacho needed a bark. A lot of fighters talk ish, man. Remember that Tony Harrison versus Jamel Charlo, man? Come on, man. This is boxing. It's not that serious. But it could get dangerous. It could get dangerous. If you got to understand, even when you cut in the promo, it could have got dangerous for Bernard Hopkins. And it could get dangerous for Teofimo Lopez. So, Teofimo Lopez, I'll say this, and I say this publicly and behind the scenes. You got to have a game plan within the way that you promote certain things. If you just trying, do you really just want people just to think that you're full-blown racist? No, it's sometimes it could be a joke, but there's a lot of jokes that fall flat, even with stand-up comedians. So, Teofimo Lopez, that last video with the banana. If you ain't trying to entice a fight with Keyshawn Davis, then why was it done? Then it was just, you just do it to be racist? Because that ain't cool at all. I 100% don't stand behind that. But if you try to entice a fight, then I understand. Just like when Mike Tyson said the crazy stuff, when Hector Camacho said the crazy things, just like Bernard Hopkins said the crazy things. It is what it is, man. This is boxing. We supposed to be we supposed to have thick skin as a boxing fan. That's why in boxing a lot of these fighters do some crazy ish, and just like what Mike Tyson was convicted for, right? We couldn't wait till Mike Tyson came out because we don't give a damn, right? End of the day, it is what it is, man. Let me know what y'all think. Did I have a good clarification of it? Do you understand me even more or no? Because I feel like I just broke it down what it is. I'm going to say it again in the same video. Do I support racial undertones? I don't support no racial, no hate, none of that racial undertones. No. But I understand the nature of the sport to spike up a fight, to entice a fight, to sell a fight. I understand it's not for me to like it. I'm not supposed to like it. That's the point. You're not supposed to like it either. If you're the fan that says F Teofimo Lopez and his racist, that's what he was trying to do. But I say this: if Teofimo Lopez is that, and it's not about enticing a fight, is that he's just thinking out loud and doing that just with no plan in it. If he just put that short video, the banana, and he don't want to fight Keyshawn, then you acting like a straight up racist. If you ain't doing it to entice a fan, you just did it to do it, then you got to understand that's full-blown racist.